you mentioned like behavioural issues.
Yep.
What did kind of that look like day to day for you? Is that on the ground as well as riding? Was he bolting? Because I know you said he was like really strong.
Yeah. So he went through, obviously as the heart was causing issues, he's also got arthritis in his hips.
Okay.
Knew about that one from early on as well. But he worked out he could really push me around. He could get away with a lot more.
Yeah.
So he'd rip back on the halter and snap the lead of the halter. He is notorious for biting and kicking out and striking people.
Wow. Okay.
He was in a 4-acre paddock to begin with when we lived at the old house.
Yeah.
He would quite literally lunge at you from the other end of the paddock to strike at you.
Wow. Okay.
I think just the more I let him get away with it, because there was a brief period I was actually scared of him for a bit.
Yeah, I can imagine.
He just kind of got used to getting what he wanted when he wanted.
Yeah.
So he became kind of dangerous to be around.
Yeah, okay. And so was it around then that you guys, was it that you came across the heart murmur because you were trying to find a reason? Did you find that out because you were looking at something else? Because I can now completely understand why your dad was like, yeah, I don't think this is the right horse for you.
Yeah. The heart murmur we actually came across by accident.
Yeah.
I was looking like, is there a reason he's acting out at this? And I only had the vet out just to do, like, just check him for lameness. I think it was just a basic workup.
Yeah.
Seeing all that, and he just checked his heart and he looked at me, he's like, this horse has a heart murmur.
Wow.
So I was like, that's not what we were expecting, but that explains a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
And what did he, because I know, again, a lot of horses can have heart murmurs and it doesn't really affect them, but it's something that basically owners are aware of, that this is something to keep an eye on. Was there a plan then made going forward for bringing him back into work, or where did that, or what did that lead to over the next like 6-7 months?
It was really just a case of monitoring it. It wasn't severe enough to need to do any treatment or plans from there.
Yeah.
So I just have it checked once or twice a year to make sure nothing's going on. If I notice any change with him now, I'll get the vet out. But yeah, within that time, it was just monitor it.
Yeah, okay. So. All right. So what was I just want to come back, you said before, like you really wanted him to be the horse that you do like the sport side of things with.
Yeah.
So you've just found out that he's got a heart murmur. Did that make you take a step back? Like, what were your goals, or did you have any goals with him at that point in time?
So when I bought him, the initial goal was to repurpose him as a show jumper.
Yep.
He'd never seen jumps before in his life.
Yeah.
So that was definitely another thing that I was like, yeah, I've kind of thrown myself in the deep end here. But yeah, wanted to do that with him. So I was like, is he going to be able to with the heart murmur now? Is he not going to be able to? He's definitely proven me wrong. He's been more than capable.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't really think he's got anything wrong with him. He's stronger than ever.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's good. So did you get to the point of being able to compete at all?
No, I've never actually taken him out. We've got a few planned for this year to possibly take him out now.
Yeah.
But 4 years that I've had him, I've not taken him out at all.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's been a lot of like step backs with him now.
Yeah. Okay. So do you mind sharing some of those setbacks? Because the people that watch this show, like Willowbane, yes, it's going to be a clothing company, but it is also really about getting little insights into everyone's world with their horses. And I think some people forget that, unfortunately, when you have horses, there are setbacks and there is more than one. So are you happy to go into that?
Yeah, that's
a little bit more, and then because obviously we'll get you to share your news now as to why we can plan some things for this year. But yeah, I want to get back, have a little look at those setbacks, if you don't mind.
So obviously the behavioural issues and the heart murmur was the first one.
Yeah.
And the arthritis, which again, just having him on rose hip, like you wouldn't think he's even got arthritis.
Wow.
So it's so minor that it's not really affected him.
Yeah.
So that led on to 2023, where he had his first surgery.
Okay.
His front right, he would have just been cantering around in the paddock. I didn't see it in person how it happened, but he overstepped and just trod on the back of one of his front legs.
Oh, bugger. Yeah.
And just the impact, his foot went through and tore the back of that leg.
Oh, no.
So he didn't need stitches or anything, but he had to be put under to have part of that cut off and had it wrapped up.
Okay.
So that was a fun 10 p.m. at night in the rain.
Oh, no, of course.
Yes. But we were literally, same rug he's wearing now. Yeah, same rug he's wearing now. We literally just stood so we were shielded from the rain.
Yeah.
So me and the vet could wrap him up. So he had to go through recovery for that.
Yep.
He came up perfectly fine after that. That didn't really set him back for too long.
Okay. Yep.
I think it ended up being probably about 2 or 3 months, and then he came back fine as ever, like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Very next one would have been 2024, right at the beginning. He had an abscess in, again, the front right. It's the same leg again. And he'd had a couple abscesses before because of the mud and things. So I thought, no problem, treat it like normal. It was not going away.
Yeah.
So I had the vet out, and the vet's like, no, it's fine. Just clean it, bit of iodine on it, no worries.
Yeah.
He'll be right. Still could not get it to go anywhere. And I came out one day and his entire hoof wall had separated off his foot.
Oh, shit.
So it was actually my farrier who found out it had rotted quite a fair way through into the coffin bone.
Oh, God.
So 11 months off.
Oh, no.
Again, came back strong as ever, like nothing happened.
Yeah.
There was actually a period of time I thought he would have to be put down because the entire hoof wall had almost completely come off. Wow. It looked like he had no foot left.
God.
And understandably, he was completely dead lame on that leg as well. So.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So 11 months later, very first ride I had back on him, I had just jumped up there bareback in the middle of the paddock, halter and a lead rope around him.
Yeah.
Good as gold, never did anything wrong.
Yeah, wow.
So that was that one. When was the next one, buddy? He's had a couple of other minor things. He got attacked by a pack of foxes one year.
Oh, God.
I think that was 2024 as well, while he was still in recovery.
Oh, no.
That one didn't knock him too much. He was just really badly scarred up a bit.
Okay.
But nothing major from that one.
Jeez.
And then, yeah, next one, January this year, I did end up making the decision to temporarily retire him. Which was going to be a full-time retirement, or it would just be I'd be working him in hand and no longer riding him.
Okay.
His heart murmur had started acting up a little bit at the start of the year, so he was very clearly, his stamina was not great.
Okay.
I'd get him out, ride him, he'd be absolutely buggered after 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
His arthritis was playing up a bit, so he was keeping him sound was a bit of a struggle.
Yeah.
So I thought, best interest, just stop riding him, because he was completely paddock sound, like nothing was wrong. But
yeah.
And then March, he had his biggest injury to date.
Oh no. Okay.
His hind left. He was wearing a fly rug, and of course this happened at work, while I was still at work, sorry. And I'd had a really bad day at work. I was getting really annoyed. And I went on break thinking, all right, bit of calm. 4 missed phone calls and a bunch of messages from my neighbour.
Oh no.
He'd caught the rug on a bit of metal somewhere in the paddock.
Yeah.
He'd panicked, he'd smashed his leg open in 4 different places, completely shredded the muscle, the artery had been severed and was hanging out of his leg, and the bone was exposed in 2 places.
Oh God.
So many stitches later, many tears later, thinking, yep, I've definitely lost my horse now, he's never going to be sound to ride now.
Yeah.
But again, here he is. I'm genuinely speechless how fast he's come back from that. So I'd been lunging him every now and again just to check how he's doing on that leg.
Yeah.
Or even just walking him around here, because I generally ride in this section.
Okay.
And for the first time, he came up completely sound, probably end of May, I want to say it was.
Okay.
And then, yeah, earlier this month, spur of the moment, I leant across his back just to see how he'd go, having a bit of weight on him.
Yeah.
And he's always been a horse that loves having a job. He hates just sitting in a paddock doing nothing.
Yeah.
He was kind of like giving me the bit of like, you getting on, or what are we doing here?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'll see how you go. Got up on him. He, instant change in personality. He went from bored, like visibly depressed, sat in the paddock,
Excuse me.
happy as anything riding around again. He gets the zoomies quite a bit when you're riding him.
Yeah.
He's one of those horses.
Yeah.
And yeah, for the first time, I actually haven't seen him that happy in a long time. So I was like,
Right.
all right, let's see if I can get you back.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, he's come back stronger than ever. So I suppose maybe he just needed the 6 months off that I wasn't riding him.
Yeah.
And he's come back healthy as a 2-year-old again. It's like seeing him as a racehorse again.
No. That's lovely. God. So he's definitely provided you with plenty of stress.
Yes. It's definitely been my most expensive of the 4.
Yeah, I bet. So with, obviously, we'll just say like a shit ton of drama that he has brought to your life, what has he, looking back at when you were saying that the horses when you were younger really offered you, you know, like safety and peace that, let's say, you weren't getting somewhere else, what's he giving you now at this point in time in your life as not a 10-year-old or a 4-year-old, but as Jackie, early 20s?
I suppose it's just pure happiness now to know that I've still got hope for the sport that I fell in love with so many years ago.
Yeah.
He's just my world. He's just my happiness. People can hurt you in so many ways, but horses, physically, yes, but emotionally and mentally, he's never hurt me. He's never going to.
Yeah.
He's like my best friend. I've got a few medical problems myself.
Yeah.
And on days that I've been struggling, he's never turned away from me. He's never looked down on me. He's always just been my little buddy to lean on.
Yeah. What parts of you is he getting that no one else gets?
I want to say probably more unconditional love, more patience and understanding, because obviously people can talk back and voice opinions a lot better,
Yeah.
whereas horses can't. I suppose I tend to listen a lot more with the horses.
Okay.
I'd say that'd probably be maybe a bit of a bad habit. I tend to be a lot more patient with the animals than I can be with people.
If he could talk,
Yeah.
how do you think he would describe you to his friends?
I should hope he'd say kind, caring, giving,
Yeah.
loyal,
Yeah.
patient, someone who doesn't give up very easily.
All right. Well, look, I'm going to say thank you very much for chatting.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say let's wrap up this part.
Yeah.